We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hara is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. And I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Second.
Here's Starling Marte. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding into the box, Corey Belanger. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1 pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Duvall is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. At the plate, Joey Votto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, number 19, Joey.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Adam Duvall. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Outside 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. For Moustakas, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one. Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
This is in the air out to left field. Duvall giving chase. 1 out. Striding in, Alan Henson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In is Gerardo Parra. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Duvall is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Runners on the move for second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Luis Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Luis Castillo.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. Ready for another chance. Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gennett.
At the knees, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets it. Standing in, Matt Strom. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Votto is over, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starling Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Belanger. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He's running towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is there. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eugenio
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Mike Moustakas. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Suarez is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Corey Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Schebler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitch.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Luis Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch in. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at Scooter. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Austin.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind. A good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Votto is there, 2 gone. Settling in now,
64.
Matt Strom. He popped out in his first trip. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Scooter.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall.
fielder,
He's 1 for
Adam
2 in the ball game.
Duvall.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Working to keep them in the game here. And that's too high, ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Duvall comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first
And the
out.
fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Starling Marte goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Now a flare out toward right center. Jeanette ranging into shallow right. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Tucker
Leading off for the
Barnhart.
Reds,
He's singled in 2
catcher,
trips to the plate thus
Tucker
far.
Barnhart.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Catcher, Luis Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Luis Castillo stands in as he can't connect here. Number 27 will grab a bat.
And hitting for Cincinnati, number 27.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Barnes has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oliver
pitching for
Perez
Cincinnati,
is into the ball game now.
number 46.
Stepping
Oliver
in and ready for
Perez.
another shot, Nick Markakis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball
Leading
game.
off for the Dodgers,
And he's in front of a
Right
tight little
fielder,
slider that time.
Nick Markakis.
Fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
He froze him on the fastball there. Corey Seager becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Alan Henson is at the plate as he watches ball one. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Little dribbler back at him. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Byron Buxton.
On to the eighth here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. This ball will be chopped foul. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Liner toward right center, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eugenio Suarez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Into the box now, Adam Duvall is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, we're seeing some pitching right now. He's 1 out away from getting out of the woods in this nasty situation. Bases loaded, no outs. He gets the first 2 guys out, and he's this close. Let's see what happens with this batter, if he can get out of it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth.
Hard hit at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Austin Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, number 46. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Adam Rosales will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And Eric Goodell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right. Tucker Barnhart stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tucker Barnhart becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. Now batting, Oliver Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Jorge Polanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jorge Polanco.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Worth is there, makes the catch. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Center fielder number
Here's
6.
Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
For the Dodgers.
Striding into the box, Corey Belanger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it to Ball. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.